Mongol Stardive is just a few days away. And with that, I want to let you guys know what this game is, since a lot of people don't even know what MONGIL is. So if you could please help me out by, sharing this video, liking, comment, and subscribing to the channel. Share it with your friends, share it with your parents, share it with your grandparents, whatever. I want this game to shine. Now I know this game comes from Netmarble, and I know they do not have the best monetization reputation. I am fully aware, but I played the second CBT, and I gotta say I had a really fun time here. They really should not screw this one up. They have an extreme potential to have something special here. So what is MONGIL? MONGIL is a monster tamer action RPG, which had a previous game called Monster Tamer. No, you will not find it, as the game never came out for us. This is a long time ago by now. But according to RPG Sub, in an interview with Kim, the, monster tamer god. According to an interview with Ken Kim in RPG Site, Ken Kim being the CEO of Netmarble Monster, Mongol Stardive seems to serve more also like a reboot. Here, let me read this for you. RPG Site. Does Mongol Stardive have any connection to monster taming, like in terms of characters, story, or setting? Talking about the old game, the previous game that came before it. Kim, the CEO. So there are some shared concepts as a predecessor, such as the basic premise and character types. But for monster taming, the original game, we didn't spend that much on narrative at the time. So for Mongol Stardive, we considered it more as a reboot, where we can work on the weak points and everything, as we decide to start over as a better tactic. So some things, including the basic storyline and characters, are similar. I also have a video showing how the old game used to look like, and another interview with, I guess, Gail Kim? That's the wrong Kim. Ken Kim, talking about what Mongol Stardive is. So let's watch that.
Hello everyone, excited to be here today. I'd like to first thank Epic Games for this opportunity. It's a great honor to introduce our latest project here at Unreal Fest. Let me introduce MONGIL Stardive. MONGIL Stardive is the successor to Monster Taming, a game we first launched back in 2013. Known as MONGIL in Korea, the game was a huge success, surpassing 10 million downloads just in Korea. With this new title, we aim to expand the world of MONGIL by creating a vibrant living world filled with countless characters and monsters. To achieve this, we chose Unreal Engine 5, which allowed us to capture even the most subtle emotional expressions of the characters, making the world of Stardive truly come alive. This was the best choice for delivering a seamless cross-platform experience across PC, console, and mobile. One of our key goals is to provide players a whole new gameplay experience by giving each and every character deep narrative and its own unique control system. That means every time you change characters, it'll feel like you're playing a different game. And this transforms Stardive from a simple action game into a truly immersive adventure. Moreover, the monsters in Stardive are not just enemies. They can be tamed, nurtured, and become your companions along the journey. Depending on their traits, they can also be used to craft weapons or used as ingredients to cook, adding a deeper layer of strategy and connection to the game. Each monster is a living, growing creature, transforming the conventional concept of monster collecting into a meaningful, dynamic relationship.
As previously stated, you'd be getting monsters that work as sort of like gear, similar to maybe like Wuthering Waves, but not exactly. Your monsters that you tame here don't just have stats, they do have traits, so they have a little bit more of a purpose. If you think of something like Nikke, you can transfer, you remember the little rocks things in Nikke, you can use that stuff. I don't know how you get it in MONGIL. We're gonna have to see about that upon launch. but you can trait transfer whatever items that you want. You can mix monsters to make a cooler monster, you know, maybe the same kind and stuff like that, kind of like creating your own monster shiny and some other things. We are also going to be getting a new kind of special monsters from, you know, a specific announcement that they made in the last, you know, Dev Talk, DevCom. You know, there's too many games that have their little, you know, developer notes kind of situation, so I don't even know what it's called for this one anymore. But there will be a live stream for Mongil Stardive on the 8th of this month. And yes, I will be live streaming that live stream, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a video containing information about it, kind of like a dev notes, but with everything coming out, because there is a lot coming out that they have announced previously that we really haven't seen much, like skins, for example. They mentioned that they were working on skins, but in their last dev note, dev blog, whatever, they didn't show any of that. So we're gonna have to see how this plays out. I had a really fun time with Mongil Stardive because the game felt really easy to kill anything in the overworld when you know, trait yourself properly. So let's say you're missing gear, right? Before I go talking into about gear, I would also like to mention that it isn't just gear what makes the overworld stuff easy and why I like it in that way of being easy. The reason why I think it works in terms of the overworld enemies being easy later down the line, it's also not just because of traits, and which I'm gonna go into soon, but it's also because you want to farm these monsters every day. I think it should be easy to farm them in order to get, you know, more monsters so you can either cook them, combine them, and so on. So I think it should be easier to defeat them every day so you can, you know, clear map, clear area, and log out, whatever your plan is for the day, if that is how you wish to play Mongil Stardive though. For myself, I do like to clear the entire map before I log out. No, it is not an open world game. It is a semi-open world kinda, but it's not an open world. And that's pretty much why I like the game myself when it comes to the overworld. I think it's easy to kill everything that is in the overworld, as it kind of feel like it should, sorta. And it will get easier as you play the game. And not just that, but you will have to farm these monsters every day. Let me just tell you that. You will farm these monsters every day to get better monsters, for sure. Or better traits, so you can put those traits on a better monster that you will get either later down the line or that you have now. Gear is separate from the monsters. Your monsters aren't your gear, but they can help you for sure. So if you're lacking something on gear, for example, gear works the same as every other gacha. You have gear pieces, you have a set for them, and that set gives you a bonus. Of course, we all know this by now. But the monsters have traits, and with those traits, let's say you're missing something, I don't know, let's say you're missing more HP or something on your HP character to maximize their, you know, healing capabilities or their shielding capabilities. So you're missing HP. You can get that from the monsters, right? You can get that from the monsters helping you out. Maybe you can get it from the traits, as maybe there could be a trait that helps you with getting more HP, and so on. It's a really fun system, and I really like the whole combination of monsters. You can also cook monsters. I'm not kidding, you can actually cook monsters. So I'm really excited how all this monster taming system works and all the changes that they brought up until launch. I personally haven't seen it. I am not part of the content creator program, as my channel isn't that big, or big at all, to be honest. But we did recently reach 100 subs to this channel, so you know, that's something. I'm very happy about that for sure. It means something's working. But I gotta say, the story of the game is kind of, I wouldn't say is a slice of life. It's definitely, it starts out that way. It's more like a comedy, at least in the first chapter. I know the second chapter was remade, so I'm very curious to see how the second chapter looks now compared to the CBT. So I'm very curious to see how chapter 2 ends up being now versus how it was in the second CBT. There is a little too many things, too many risks here. Please don't screw this up. I'm really rooting for you, Mongil. I really am. Please don't screw it up. Please. On top of all of that, you can also use your monsters, your main monster, to have a link chain, kind of like what Wuthering Wave has, where you can summon your monster to do stuff with you. But in Wuwa, you actually become the monster. In here, it actually shows up and does its own thing while you are doing your own thing, which is really cool. But not just that. Whatever main monster you are working on for each of your characters, they get to use those monsters for mini games, which is really fantastic. And it's something that I've been asking for them to do. So whenever we have events, we can use those monsters to use on those mini games if they so desire to have mini games. And it is a gacha game, so of course they're gonna have mini games. But even for the more, out there stuff, of course I want combat events, of course. But it would be really cool if we could have things that the monsters can do that we end up, either creating or combining to create a new one to, make a really strong monster and whatnot. It'll be really, really cool if we can use stuff like that. Now, we did get to see that we could do that in a specific minigame or specific minigames kinda during CBT2, so that was really nice. So there is a lot of potential here. All I'm trying to say is give this game a try. I'm definitely gonna be playing this on launch. I'm gonna be, just as a reminder, I am going to be streaming whatever this show thing is. That said, that they will be showing us more stuff about the game, and I am so excited. I cannot wait. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. The character models look pretty good too. I definitely gotta say, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I don't know if I said that already, but thank you so much. Just as a reminder, Mongil Starlight comes out in April 15. This will be April 14th for me, as I am from North America, around 6 or 7 p.m. So be sure to stay tuned. I will be definitely streaming this game upon launch. On day one, no minute, no time wasted for sure. And I will see you guys in the next video. Are you guys excited for Mongil Stardive? Let me know, please. Goodbye.
I've had enough of you.